Hello YouTube, this is Kilo Extras, and I'll be bringing you guys my 10 reasons why this game will either not fail or why you should buy this game. Now, for number 10, I will probably say this. Personal story. Your character you create, either a Sura, whatever race you are, whatever profession you are, your character will have a unique story pertaining to your bio and pertaining to what you are doing through your play of the game. Now, no other MMO has really done this before, except for this game. Of course, it's not coming out. For instance, they had a press conference a while back saying that if you a human storyline, this is one of the choices you have as a human. You will run across in your city, well, your home instance as they call it. I'll get to that in a second. Is that there's an orphanage and there's a hospital. You can always save one. The one you save would stay there and the other one will burn down. Well, the one you choose will affect your story and will affect your home city. So by the time you get your home city, or you go back to home city, one place will be burned down and the other place will be like orphans walking around thanking you because you saved their place to live. Now, if you save the hospital, there's orphans walking around crying because they don't have a house to live in. Well, this home instance is built around your story of the game, of whether you want to do one thing this way or another thing this way. It's all built around your choices and your character. Okay, number 9. Number 9 for me, I would have to say, is their style of PvP. In World of Warcraft, as a lot of games get compared to, is that they had a really dynamic style of PvP. Like, a lot of them didn't really do it this way. Like, they had capture a flag type of game. They had the capture the points as in King of the Hill type style. And that was one of the main reasons why I started playing World of Warcraft, because of the main PvP style. But in this one, there is no factions in this, which I'm also going to say that's another reason why you should buy this game, or it's not going to fail. It's because it's not there's no pertaining exact factions that you have to be on. Their PvP style is world versus world versus world. Technically, it's just saying realms versus realm versus realm. So your whole realm can be attacking a whole other realm. So you can have battles up to hundreds of hundreds, so to say. They haven't really confirmed how big they can be yet, so no one exactly knows. Number 8, I would have to say, is the unique gaming, the dynamic style of the fighting. Yes, they only have 8 bars, only 8 little bars you can choose from your skills. No, sorry, it was 10. I'm sorry, my fault. The left side of the bar is your weapon skills. Sword. Okay, great hand swords, like the two-handers, come with 5 skills. If you're using a single hand weapon, your main hand has 3, and your second hand has 2, and it can combine to make a certain third skill. But like for instance, if you get a sword and a shield, the shield only has 2, and your sword takes over the 3. Okay. Number 7. My idea for number 7 is, like, if you guys have ever played, you guys ever played World of Warcraft or any other sort of any kind of MMO, this one is, I like the style of how to do the story, like the quest line. How World of Warcraft, how you had to go to one certain place for questing, once you done, you need to run all the way back and get that quest finished. In Guild Wars, there is no running back and forth to questing. There is no, okay, I had to run up and farm this type of creature for so many times and run back and farm this creature, how they always did in World of Warcraft and all the other MMOs. This one is pertaining to, like I said, it's your own storyline. While you can go wherever you want, and there's your quest follows you. Technically, like your beginning quest is your tutorial, and basically every person has a different tutorial, like World of Warcraft, and it builds it from there. And like I said, it's all based on what you want to do. But now there are things that they call dynamic events. Basically, in your area that you're at, there will be, let's say, in the Norn area, there's one big event where if you destroy this gigantic totem, what do you want to call it, you have to defeat this guy who comes out, gets pissed at you, and he starts summoning all those things. You have to kill him. Well, it takes everyone to kill him. You can't do it by yourself because it's an insane battle. Now, it doesn't matter whether if you hit him for 10 damage or whatever, or how much you hit him for, you will still get a bronze, silver, gold medal, and some more money for your effort. Now, if you do a lot of effort into it, you get more money for it, and you get a better outstanding credit for it. That's one way how you can put their own quest line in this. Number 7. Now for number 7, it took a little bit for me to choose. Number 7. Number 7 is no subscription fee. Yes, that's right. There's no subscription fee at all. It's free to play. Now, like World of Warcraft, how they make you pay? I think it is $80 for right now for all three, one, two, three, all four of the games. They make you pay a subscription fee as well for $15 a month. Now, to me, that's kind of bullshit. How they kind of milk you for more and more money. Now, this way, in Guild Wars 2, you may think, okay, now they're free to play, how do they make money? So they may bring in the currency. No, there's no in-game currency where you have to buy, money to get the best items. It's really only because they do free to play, but the in-game currency that they have is for cosmetics only. Like for your in-game gear, for your city gear, as they call it, there's them all. There's battle gear, you want to call it, and there's city gear, where inside your city you look completely different than you would outside. It's cosmetics, like they have pirate costumes where whatever you want to make, it's there for you to make. I'm not sure how much they're gonna do it yet. They haven't released any real big information on it yet of how much the stuff's gonna cost, but it's still out there. Okay, number 6. Number 6 to me is the Holy Trinity. In World of Warcraft, the Holy Trinity is healer, tank, and DPS. In this, there is no Holy Trinity. It's you. If you mess up, you pay for it. Every profession. Sorry, I messed up again. Every profession has their own healing ability. Now, if you know how to play your character and you know how to time your healing right, you won't die. Well, you probably will die. It doesn't say you won't die at all, but it'll be your fault if you die. There's no blaming the healer that saying, okay, it's your fault, you didn't heal me on time. There is no blaming the tank saying that he didn't hold the aggro, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. I've been there, I've done that, and it's annoying. I know. So no, there's no Holy Trinity. Number 5. Number 5 to me would have to be the PvP and the PvE are totally separate. Now, what I mean by this is you won't be in PvE grinding for those points to get the points for PvP. Like they used to have it to where you can grind in World of Warcraft back a while long ago. You can grind and you can get your PvP gear, but now it's changed. Now it's back to where you have to do PvP to get your PvP gear. But I'm saying, like, you don't have to level up your character from level 1 to 80 and World of Warcraft 85 now to go to PvP. And Guild Wars 2 at level 1, you can instantly from level 1 go into PvP. You can go into the instance, or you want to call it, into the realm you want to go, into the battle you want to go to, and you just fight there. You're automatically level to 80, and all your skills are kind of released to you. You can choose where you want, spec anything you want, and there's no penalty on it to do it if you want to go back. So that's number 5. Number 4. Number 4 to me is no grinding. I hated in World of Warcraft from when that if you leveling from 1 to 20, and then if you level 1 to 20, it wasn't that long. It took about a good 4 hours for me to do that. But then when you got to 60 to 85, you got aggravated. You had to grind like crazy. It took me at least, I would say, a month to get from the whole thing to level 85. I'm a slow leveler. Put that now. I'm really slow at leveling. I hate grinding. Now in Guild Wars 2, they bring in what they call a flat leveling curve, or line. I want to say it. From level 1 to 30, it's the same, but from 31 to 80, it's the same. Like, okay, I'm trying. How can I explain that better? 1 to 30, it takes. They said it'll be pretty easy to get to the level 30, pretty quickly. But from 30 to 80, they said 31 to 80 increases, but it's every level will be the same. They said from 31 to 80 it'll take the exact same time to level up from 31 to 32 as it would to level up from 80 to 81. Oh, sorry, 79 to 80. It's the same difference. They said that it will not take longer to do that at all. So there's no more grinding to get your levels. Number 3. Number 3, I already said this earlier, but dynamic events. Dynamic events to me in this game are amazing. You can be doing your quest by yourself wherever you want, and you can be over here doing your main storyline. All of a sudden you see a pop-up on your map that says there's a dynamic event starting near you. You and your people in that area can run to that event and help each other out and do that event for how long it takes. Now, Every person gets their own loot. There is no more loot stealing. I'll add that one here too, I guess. There's no more loot stealing. No more ninjaing the gear, as people would say in World of Warcraft. And whatever you do, you get your own gear. The items will drop down for you to use. Okay, for instance, like if you kill the main boss, you won't be rolling for that gear. You pick up the gear that they drop for you. Even if you can't use it, you can trade it for something else later on. But it's your gear. There's no I want to as they called rolling for it. I want to roll, and you got like a low score. You get pissed off because you lose it. On this, there is no rolling for gear. It's your gear that you unlock that you deserved, and that's how it is in Guild Wars 2. And dynamic events, they happen no matter where you go. We almost got a drink. Wherever you go, there's a dynamic event going to start probably sooner or later. Now you can go from level 1 till 80, and by level 80, you may think in World of Warcraft as in if you go back to one of the lower level areas. Oh crap! Now I have to I'll be dominating everything, or something may actually like that, just dominate through everyone. But in Guild Wars 2, they have a thing they call they downscale your level to the area you're at. So if you're level 80 and you go to a level starter place, like 1 to 10, it will downgrade you to that area you're at. So you can be level 80, but it will show your guys level like 8. But you will not lose your gear, you will not lose your skills. You still have all your skills, but your health will go down, your mana will go down. Well, there's no mana, sorry. Your health will go back down. But this allows you to go out and help your friends, or to go exploring for more events. For instance, if you do one event, like a month later you go back, there's going to be a whole new event starting, or whole new events that are going to be happening because something changed. So there's not going to be the same event non-stop. 2. Combo skills. Okay, you guys may ask me, what the hell are combo skills? If you guys have been watching up on Guild Wars 2 lately, you will know. If you haven't, you will know. If you have, you will know. Combo skills are, for instance, every class has a combo skill where if you set something down, it will start a combo if someone else using an ability with it. For instance, if you use Elementalist lays down a firewall, or a fire aura, if you want to call it. A archer can go in and shoot his arrows through that fire, and it'll become fire arrows. Another good idea will be if that same mage or elementalist placed down a firewall or fire aura on the ground, a warrior come in and use his whirlwind, and he'll spread fire through his whirlwind, and he'll be basically devastating everyone with fire. And basically, this brought a whole new dynamic playstyle for me. That its first people to ever do it was Guild Wars 2, to actually allow teamwork to be developed pretty well in game, basically. If you do these together, these will allow a lot better damage, more helpful, like you can get each other buffs this way. Anything you do with this will increase your playstyle, period. Okay guys, number one for me is no more kill assembly and no more camping to get kills. Like I said before, there is no more quest that makes you get all these many kills to get, to finish the quest. For instance, if you played, the worst one I've ever done before, if you played World of Warcraft and you're out in this Cataclysm release, I can't remember where it was at, you had to kill 250 freaking creatures. That was the most annoying grind I've ever done in my damn life. I had to sit out there and get so many damn kills while being annoyed by this little dwarf who's getting mad at me saying I'm not going fast enough. But I hate that. I hate quests we had to go do all the grinding quests. Now, in Guild Wars 2, there is no more of that. And as well, there's no more kill stealing. There's no more having to run all around to find these creatures that you need to get a certain item from or whatever. If you kill that creature and it drops your item, you both, whoever helps you kill it, even if he's not in your party, you both will get rewarded with the experience points and with the items. Like I said in dynamic events. If someone helps you with a dynamic event, it doesn't matter if you're in a party or not. He drops the item, you all get your own items, and it's not like you have to roll for it where you can't get it, you don't get it. You can keep doing it, and it doesn't matter how you do it. You guys will get your own items. It's not like dungeons where in World of Warcraft you have to do rolling and shit. Well, guys, those are my 10 reasons. Sorry for the little choppy speeches. I kind of messed up when I was trying to do this video. But those are my 10 reasons why you should buy it. Now, I did say also 10 reasons for, 10 reasons why it wouldn't fail. But for me, why it wouldn't fail, I'll do a little short description of it. Why it wouldn't fail is that this game is very unique compared to any other MMO. If you notice, every other MMO that have been coming out, like Rift and all that, they tried copying World of Warcraft. Warcraft has been the go-to source of what they should be like, because that game was the most successful and it came out on top only because it was uniqueness of back then. Now Guild Wars, I'm positive they will not fail. People are thinking, oh, because it's getting overhyped, it's going to fail. No, it won't fail. To me, I'm positive it will not fail. But if you're worried, just don't get worried about it. The game will not fail because it's just, I guess, just can say just because of pertaining to the uniqueness of it. It's the only kind out there. Nothing else is going to try to copy it for a long time anyway. If they do, they'll fail because it's behind ArenaNet. ArenaNet's a really big company, just like Blizzard. And if you realize that, okay, Aeon, it came out, it failed. All those type of small company, what do you call it? Small company MMOs and all of that. They fail because they don't have as many developers and producers and all that as Guild Wars does. Guild Wars has a humongous team behind them to support this game, and it will not fail. Thanks, guys, for watching my video. If you got this far, you realize that you can realize that I started a lot and I messed up through the whole video. But I am doing a giveaway of a beta key that I have extra for next weekend. If you want it, message me. I'll give it about, I guess, 4 days for how many messages I can get on it, because I'm not very big on subscribers. So if you message me, I'll use a random generator, pick whoever wins, and you get the free beta key for next weekend. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like my channel, and have a nice day.